Star Wars Battlefront II comes out this week, and fans will finally get to play a brand new video game Star Wars story. From the trailers, it looks like the game's story mode will draw heavily from other stories set in the canon, so I thought I'd put together this video of everything I think you'll need to know in order to get the full experience of Battlefront II's story mode. The main cast of characters make up an Imperial Special Forces team known as Inferno Squad. They were established after the destruction of the first Death Star as cleaners, specializing in covert missions to make sure sensitive Imperial information never found its way into Rebel hands again. There used to be 4 of them, but the missing member was killed in one of their earliest missions against the last survivors of Saw Gerrera's partisans. Iden Versio is the daughter of Admiral Garrick Versio. They're both from the planet Vardos, which was known for being a very Imperial world. Iden's best friend is Gideon Hask. He was orphaned as a child thanks to a rebel attack. He was sent to be raised at the Imperial School on Vardos where he met Iden. Del Meeko is the final member. He had a varied career in the Empire, including being stationed as a shore trooper on Scarif, but he was fortunately reassigned before the Citadel's destruction. He's basically the team's tech specialist. After the Battle of Endor, the Emperor's contingency plan was set into place. Known as Operation Cinder, it was meant to throw the galaxy into chaos by attacking both the Rebellion and the Empire. For example, Naboo fell under attack from a climate disruption satellite array, which caused electrical storms and other extreme weather to ravage the planet before it was stopped by Leia, the Queen of Naboo, and a force led by Lando Calrissian and Nien Nunb. During this time, control of the Empire passed to Gallius Rax. He was groomed from a very young age to lead the Empire in the event of the Emperor's death. His mission was to destroy the unworthy members of the Empire that had allowed their Emperor to die. Operation Cinder culminated in the Battle of Jakku. Rax gathered all Imperial forces to Jakku to make their last stand against the New Republic. While most of the Empire was devastated, Rax sent out a special set of coordinates to a select few Imperials that he deemed worthy. They were meant to rendezvous in the unknown regions and likely begin the First Order. Jakku was also important because it was home to an observatory set up by the Emperor. He established a number of them throughout the galaxy where he could not only store important artifacts, but also observe the unknown regions and send out expeditions. I don't know if these observatories will play a part in the game, but it's possible the one on Jakku could make an appearance. We know very little about what Luke was up to after the Battle of Endor, but we do know that he spent some time liberating artifacts from the Emperor's storerooms, like the last remaining pieces of the tree that grew in the Jedi Temple during the Clone Wars. We know that his path will cross with Inferno Squad in the game at some point. That's all I can think of that might be important to the story of Battlefront II. If you think of anything else that might be relevant, please feel free to leave it in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.